The film Mars Attacks in 2006 was filmed right here in Pahrump.
Today we're at the Pahrump Valley Museum and we're going to check it out. We really don't know what to expect. All we know is we've heard they have a nice museum. They got some nice folks in there we've already spoken to, and here we go. Something I particularly liked as soon as I walked in was this "Welcome to Nevada" sign, and I heard that it came down in the 90s and now they have newer signs that say "Welcome to Pahrump." But Pahrump is the 4th largest gold mining, not Pahrump, Nevada is the 4th largest gold producer in the entire world. So I really like this sign. Also, you can see there's a whole bunch of bullet holes in it. I just think that's kind of fun and neat and nostalgic. I love it. Pahrump didn't have any electricity until 1963, and they got their first telephones here, like you see here, in 1965. This is Pahrump's very first telephone directory from 1965.
This is a picture from the Pahrump Harvest Festival in 1964. We did a video of the most recent, I think they call it the Fall Festival now, but this was 1964 and they got electricity for the first time in 63.
Art Bell is someone who you should definitely look up on the internet and find out more about. He had a radio program that was broadcasted coast to coast, but he actually lived here in Pahrump and is a notable person here. He actually is buried here in Pahrump. Maybe at some point we can go out and check out where he is buried and take a look at that. But this is a little painting. It's not a little painting, it's a big painting donated to this museum, painted by his friend, and the painting is a picture of he and his wife's first UFO sighting. Check it out, it's a really great story. Lots of information available on the internet for you. There's a lot of information about Pahrump wineries because there are 3 or 4 different places where they're really creating some really cool wines here in Pahrump, and a few places where they're growing the grapes, but not as much as sometimes the grapes come in here and then the wine's made here. One of the issues that they have here in Pahrump with winemaking is that if they have the vines here, there are a lot of donkeys and horses that are just wild. They just live here and they come down out of the mountains during the day to get water. And so since you have to use special wire tubing to water all of these vines, the horses really like that. So you have to have lots of protection up, or else you'll find a bunch of horses just lounging around, sloshing around, and having lots of fun and destroying the crops of grapes. So that's a big problem they had here, and that's why not a whole lot of the grapes are grown here, but lots of great wines are made here. And you can visit a handful of really great wineries in Pahrump. Well, thanks for coming along with us to the Pahrump Valley Museum. We've had a lot of fun, learned a lot of cool things about Pahrump, and hopefully we highlighted some of those things that you'll find interesting too, and maybe you'll pay a trip to Pahrump to visit the museum. We're going to end though here in what we think might be the coolest room, and that room is the Model Railroad Room. Lots of cool things going on in here. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
See you next time on Hungry Oceans. Bye.